Hi everybody, my name's Steve and I'm the Director of Brighter Futures Pathways here in Pa'an, Myanmar. Brighter Future Pathways has many programs. We do some online classes, we do some textbook design, but the main program that we're famous for is the GED. So since 2015, we've been helping students from Mae Sot especially to obtain their GED certificate and then go on to university. If you're interested in studying the GED, then please watch this video for information about the selection process for 2022. So the aim of the Brighter Futures GED program is to help disadvantaged students reach their potential and fulfill their goals. We're really focused on the disadvantaged students, those that don't have any other option. We don't really take students that finish matriculation, for example, because they do have the option to go to a Burmese university. We take students that have not got an international accredited high school certificate. So especially those that come from the migrant area, like Loving Care and Mimahaw, where the grade 12 certificate is not recognized by international universities, and students from refugee camps and along the border, maybe students that never were able to finish the matriculation. My goal is to help you to fulfill your goals. So one of the most important parts of the interview will be me asking you, what is your goal? What do you want to do in the future? And then I will be thinking, can I help you to do that? So it's really important before you apply to Brighter Futures that you have a clear idea of what you want to do and why you are applying to come here. Now, Brighter Futures started in Thailand back in 2010. This will be the 12th intake. We have a lot of experience in helping students go to university. So if you want more information, please do ask any of our former students or contact me directly. But let's have a look at what the program is. The program structure for Brighter Futures is a 2-year program. It's 2 years because what I see is many students are just not ready to go and do the GED. The GED is a very difficult exam. The reading level needs to be quite high. So everybody comes to Brighter Futures and takes a 6-month foundation course. This makes sure that everybody has the same science, math, social knowledge, and this will build up your reading skills and your general English skills. Those that pass the foundation course will then go and do the pre-GED course, which again takes 6 months, and this is starting to build towards the GED exam. The second year is the GED year, and during the second year, students will take all 4 of the GED subjects, and we divide them over the year. Probably by November, you'll have taken 2 subjects, and then by the end of the year, you'll have taken the other subjects. All the students in our GED program stay in the boarding house and we're like a family. We live together, people come together, do duty together. At the end of Brighter Futures, the aim is that you are applying for scholarships to go to university. We'll help you with that. We'll help you to apply for different scholarships. And for the girls especially, there is also the chance to go to the Asian University for Women in Bangladesh. And over the last 5 years, all of our girls have got full scholarships to go there. So it's a really good opportunity to get an international education. Looking in more detail, in the first year for the foundation course, the English is divided into A and B. And that's because we recognize that everybody has a different level. So we don't want students to be struggling, trying to do something that's more difficult than is appropriate for them. So for writing and reading, there will be a higher level class and a lower level class, and that means everybody can improve. Everybody will study together for speaking and grammar, and there will be both local teacher and foreign teacher. We normally have old graduates from Brighter Futures who have already finished their international degrees coming back to teach, and I will always be here teaching as well. There will also be pre-mathematics. There will be an introduction to science where you'll look at all of the core ideas and start to look at the different types of questions that come up in the GED. There will be an introduction to social science, and social science is generally quite difficult in the GED. The GED is an American exam, and so there is American history, American politics, American geography, American economics. And these subjects are quite new to people along the Thai-Myanmar border. And so we take a lot of time just to build up your knowledge and to help you to learn about the history and the culture of America. There will also be computer skills, especially looking at Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And these are really important skills. If you go to university, you will have to make presentations. You will have to submit essays, typed essays. If you want to work in an office, you will also need to make reports and documents and communicate with donors and overseas agencies. So having professional IT skills is essential whether you're going to work or you're going to study in the future. In the second year, we'll start by completing the GED science exam and the GED mathematics exam. You'll also be studying English and social science for the whole year, but the focus for the first few months will be on the on the mathematics and the science. By March, everybody will have completed all 4 subjects. And for some people, they will also try to take the TOEFL exam. Now, each university has their own entry requirements. For those universities that do need a TOEFL certificate, we will make sure that you have it by the time that you apply. One of the things that's I think is very special about Brighter Futures is that we divide the GED subjects over the whole year. And that enables students to be focusing on different subjects at different times. And that really does help people to focus and to pass each subject. We'll also be looking at some higher level computer skills, especially making video presentations and maybe introducing programming, depending on who is available to teach. For accommodation, well, everybody will be staying in the Brighter Futures dormitory. For Brighter Futures, we have moved to Doyen Village, which is close to Zwickerbin Mountain. We're just outside of Pa'an. It's a lovely, quiet, relaxing place. We're under the mountain. It's quite cool in the summer, and we all stay together. The building was finished in March of this year, and so it's a new place and it's available for everyone. During the weekends, there will also be some opportunities to volunteer. Often we call the students from the local village to come and learn English on Saturday mornings. The first time we only invited a few houses, but over 100 students came. And so as many people as possible will be involved in teaching the local students. When students finish Brighter Futures, they will go on to apply for university. Especially, students will be applying for Asian University for Women if they're girls, and Thai international universities. Burmese universities do not accept the GED, and that's why we focus on universities that are not in Myanmar. All the food will be provided while you stay here, but you do need to bring your own blanket and your own pillow, but everything else is here for you. So at this point, you might be wondering, how do I apply? Well, firstly, you need to make sure that you are eligible to apply. To be eligible, you must have completed the course that you are currently studying. If you are enrolled in a 2-year program somewhere, you need to finish the whole 2 years before you think about going somewhere else. If I talk to your teachers and I see that you haven't yet finished, then I will not be inviting you for the entrance exam. For example, if you are studying in grade 11, you should finish grade 12 before you apply for Brighter Futures. Also, if you're studying GED in another program, please stay with the program where you are. The teachers that you have and the programs where you are will have invested a lot of time and energy and be really excited about helping you to learn. I don't want to take you away from a different program. I want to help students that currently do not have any opportunity. So you must have completed the program where you are, and you must not have started GED. Secondly, you must be over the age of 18 when you come in June 2022. We're not a school, we are an education company. We provide an education service to help you to achieve your goal, to help you to go to university. If you're under 18, you should be going to a normal school and not thinking about applying for Brighter Futures. You must also have a Myanmar ID card, or if you haven't got one, you must have one before you come to Brighter Futures in June. For us, we give priority to those students who are already living in Myanmar or in the migrant area. We don't give priority to those students that are in refugee camps. However, if you want to apply, you can apply, and we do take some students from refugee camps, but they are not the main focus. Everybody who applies should be aiming to go to an international university. There will be an entrance exam on Saturday, the 26th of February, and this entrance exam will be online. About 2 weeks later, the results will be announced, and then you need to decide by May the 2nd if you want to come or not. And then students will arrive in Brighter Futures on June the 12th. Now, to enable us to invite you to the online entrance exam, you need to complete your application no later than Saturday, the 19th of February. We need 7 days to look at your application, collect your references, and then make you an account on our online education portal. So please make sure that you apply early so that we have time to contact your old school. So in summary, Brighter Futures is a 2-year residential program. The training is based in Do Yin in Karen State, and we will not be offering any online option. If you want to study in the GED program that Brighter Future Pathways has, you need to arrive in Do Yin by June 2022. The aim of this is to give you training for the GED and to help you to apply for scholarships so that you can go to university. The entrance exam will be online, and there will be 16 places available for this year's intake. If you've listened to this and you think that you want to apply, then you need to get the application form. If you're currently studying with Mimaho or Love and Care or CDC, then you are actually with one of our partner schools. So you can contact Seamak, Seamasimai, or Thra Thantanle. These three can give you the link for the application form. If you're not at one of these 3 partner schools, then please send me a message directly and I will give you the link for the application form. Please don't share the link to anybody else. When you contact me, I'll check that you are eligible, and if you are eligible, then I will give you the application form. The application form needs to come back to me by 5 p.m. on Saturday, the 19th of February, so that we can contact students about the exam. On the application form, you will be asked to give details of one person who can give you a reference. Now, if you are from one of our partner schools, that will be Seamak, Seamasimai, or Thra Thantanle. These are the 3 teachers that we will contact from these schools. But if you are not from one of these 3 schools, then you must give the name of a teacher who can give you a recommendation. And please do include their email address so that I can contact them directly. Now, the focus has been on the GED program. However, Brighter Futures is an education company that does a lot more than GED. And one of the things that is starting in 2022 will be online courses. If you don't get selected for Brighter Futures, or you don't want to study full-time, then you could look at the options that we have available. There will be listening courses, reading courses, science, social studies. Many of the courses that we teach in Brighter Futures are now available for you to study by yourself. These courses are based on Moodle, and basically there will be a video like this where I explain something, and then there will be a quiz that you can do, and most of the quizzes will be marked automatically so you get your feedback straight away. A few of the quizzes where you have to write a longer answer will be marked by me within 24 hours. If you're not interested in studying GED, but you do want to learn, whether it's English or science or social studies, then please watch Brighter Futures Facebook page for more information in January. The cost of each course will be 10,000 Jat. So hopefully at this point you have a lot of knowledge about what we're offering in Brighter Futures for the GED training course. But if you have questions, you are welcome to contact me anytime. Here is my email address, and you can also send a message on the Brighter Futures Pathways Facebook page. Please do like and follow the Brighter Futures Pathways page as well. There'll be more information there on the online courses that we will be offering from January. Osulasai Koda.